Next, the jury in the Stephen Lawrence murder trial has heard that hairs matching those of the black teenager were found on jeans belonging to one of the two defendants. But they also heard how hair from dozens of humans and even animals were also found, casting doubt on the findings. Gary Dobson and David Norris deny murder. Our Home Affairs correspondent Guy Smith reports.
Deborah Hopwood has more than 30 years' experience as a forensic scientist. This afternoon she told an Old Bailey jury that two small hair clippings were found on this pair of jeans seized from the home of David Norris. The hairs, measuring up to just 2 millimetres in length, matched Stephen Lawrence's DNA. He was fatally stabbed at a bus stop in Eltham 18 years ago by a group of white youths. The jury heard many cut hairs had been collected from Stephen's clothes, indicating he'd recently been to a hairdresser or barber. This led scientists to think that during the attack, his hair could have been transferred to the clothes of the defendants Gary Dobson and David Norris. Norris's defence barrister argued there were also hairs from a number of other people and even animals on both the victim and suspect's clothes. And that suggested the hairs were not transferred by direct contact with Stephen. Over the past week, we've been hearing from experts on blood, fibres and hair. All of the evidence is of tiny fragments allegedly found on some clothes belonging to both defendants, and the prosecution claims that evidence proves they were at the scene of the murder. But the defence says the subsequent handling of the scientific evidence after Stephen Lawrence's murder was contaminated. The trial continues. Guy Smith, BBC London News, the Old Bailey.